Hello and welcome to the Facing Your Fears program, Chapter 30. It's called Relaxation, Meditation, and Reflection. And this is such a peaceful chapter because we're trying to find out why we are such human doers when we want to be human beings. Human beings, like our pets or our plants, they get to just be. They're not thinking, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? And most of us on the planet are always thinking about what do I have to do next? And if we learn this skill of reflection, relaxation, meditation, we can then be more mindful and present and enjoy this journey of life, of our decades here on the planet, and perhaps develop, I would say coping mechanisms to make it more enjoyable. And when we say enjoyable, it means living in joy. We want to live in joy. So the first place we start is sleep. Our sleep is so important. I know people who don't sleep very much, and it affects their bodies. It affects their emotions. It affects everything about their dis-ease or their ease in being on the planet. And we have such busy lives and such busy brains going on all the time. So I'd like you to look at when you get into bed at night, are you worried? Are you saying, oh, good, I get to relax? Are you able to relax? Are you trying to check off things that need to be done and you didn't get them done or you have to do tomorrow? Or do you go to bed with resentments or anger or frustration? None of those things help sleep, and they don't help relaxation. So what I want to recommend for you is if you get into bed and you have anything going on in your mind, just start thinking, what am I grateful for that happened today? And there's always something, even if it's that you just made it through the day. It's wonderful to go to sleep going, I made it through today. And then you start thinking, oh, I loved when I went for my walk, or I loved the hike today, or I loved talking to these people, or I loved making good food, or whatever it might be for you. And then you want to think about a lot of us, because our lives are so busy, we might be using alcohol, sleeping medication, TV, things like that to put ourselves to sleep. Just, I want you to be aware if you're doing that and think about, do you really want to be doing that? Because our intention, what we focus on, we can create. So we can focus on a different way of falling asleep. Now I want you to think about when you wake up. Do you wake up stressed? Do you wake up anxious? Do you wake up exhausted? Do you wake up excited for the day? Now, waking up is a very important time because we're coming back to this planet that has so many wonderful gifts, but also has challenges. I take a deep breath. So it's how you face the challenges that it's important. Some people, they sleep too much. Sometimes they use sleep to kind of withdraw, escape from their lives. Think about if you do that. I don't think most of us sleep too little. We don't try to escape, but a nap is good. A nap is good. So I teach meditation, and let's talk about meditation. On my podcast, there are several meditations to help you to relax, to help you get a break from this busy mind that can create problems for us. But all the different forms of meditation, whether it's looking at a rose or doing a chant or transcendental meditation, any kind of those meditations, just being quiet and paying attention to your breathing, breaks this cycle of being human doers. I highly recommend adding meditation into your life. I do 45 minutes every morning, and I really don't miss it. I don't try to ever say, I can't do that today. Somehow I fit it in, even if it means getting up at 4:30, because I know I want that. And for me, it's a vacation with myself, with the creator, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And in that time of hearing our hearts, our souls, quieting our minds, we get to sit in peace. And it's very important to do that. We can do forms of meditation like yoga or gratitude journals or just journaling in general. Michael Sandler from Inspire Nation talks about automatic writing, where you get in touch with your spiritual guides. Any of those practices, chanting, any of those things help us to recenter, recharge, and find peace in a way that we don't have to be asleep and we don't have to be doing something. We're really in a state of relaxation and reflection and meditation. So the last part of that chapter is very interesting. And I remember learning this, that we need to look ourselves in our eyes. And I challenge you to wake up and sometime in the morning or at night, just spend 10, 20, 30 seconds looking in your eyes. And a lot of times, because a lot of us are really tired, we see how tired we are. And then we look past that to see what else is there. Sometimes we can see a broken heart. Sometimes we see that kind of adventuresome spirit that says, I can't wait for tomorrow. But we need to make friends by looking ourselves in the mirror, in our eyes. And if you can do this, you'll start to develop that strong feeling of self-love. And as you do this more and more often, you'll make friends with yourself. A lot of us don't look deeply into each other's eyes, nor do we look into our own eyes. That's a point of reflection and relaxation and meditation. When you're able to see inside, the eyes are the secret to the soul, or the entrance to the soul. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to connect with our souls so that we can be human beings in this physical body, on this physical plane, but also knowing that there's much more than what meets the eye. So here it is. We can do these different things: meditation, yoga, journaling, paying attention to our sleep, paying attention to anything that will bring you that sense of relaxation. And then also looking yourself in the eye to find out what's really going on inside, so that there are no secrets and that you know yourself and accept yourself perfectly. So thank you so much for joining us for Chapter 30, the relaxation, meditation, reflection chapter. And we're going to turn fear into courage. Thank you so much.